Alright. Here we are, game 75 of the season. We got Jose Urquidy in Oakland against Frankie Montas. We won last game on a score of 4-0. Saturday night game at 5:15. A's have been playing pretty good. It was a good one for us, though. Good hitting, great pitching. Excuse me. But, anyways, we're able to start her up. I'm playing with just regular road jerseys. Alright. And we're going to have Urquidy on the mound. Bullpen-wise, looks like everybody should be good to pitch. Zany just threw one pitch yesterday, so he should be just fine. And have Garrett Stubbs behind the dish. And taking a look at the starting lineup, it's going to be George Springer leading it off in center field. Hit the leadoff home run yesterday. Michael Brantley in left field, hitting second. Just ended his 25-game hitting streak. Then Jose Altuve hitting third at second base. Yordan Alvarez just missed a home run yesterday in the first inning. Flew out deep to right field, just barely didn't make it. Hitting fourth, DH. Yuli Gurriel at first base, hitting fifth. Ledmus Diaz at shortstop, hitting sixth. Josh Reddick in right field, hitting seventh. Eighth is rookie third baseman Jeremy Pena. And the ninth, Garrett Stubbs. He's going to be behind the dish. Alright, excuse me, I just had to blow my nose real quick. Shoot, give me one quick sec here. Alright. Nose just started bleeding a little bit. Not a big deal. On the mound for the Astros is going to be Jose Urquidy against, apparently it's Mike Fiers on the mound for the Oakland Athletics. So let's get this started. You can see there Maldonado going on the 10-day IL. It was right after we got Springer back too, which was sort of frustrating. We're going to start this one here.
As we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Houston Astros and the Oakland A's. Division rivals do battle. Next.
Mike Fiers.
Mike Fiers, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're going to get a chance to look at a good veteran pitcher here. This guy's been around the block a few times, but one of the things he does, he still competes at a high level, and he's never stopped trying to learn how to be a good pitcher.
Striding in, George
Springer. All right.
He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
What's blowing from right to left, it looks like. Taking a look at those flags. First pitch is going to be fastball that misses outside.
And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, what I need to
Fiers came out of the bullpen last night.
Early production. Somebody's got to get on base and put the defense on their heels. They've been
fastball, strike one.
They're not swinging the bats well. They got shut out yesterday. and this offense needs to adjust itself.
Oh no, it's blowing out to the left. Alright.
1-1.
13 miles an hour. That's why Mrs. Low.
Starting to get a bit chilly here tonight. 57 degrees at game time.
Let's see if he sticks with the four-seamer here.
And here's a ball hit in the
Two-seamer runs it in on his hands. It's gonna drop foul.
This will wind up being a foul ball.
Looks like a four-seamer at first.
And he takes strike three called.
We'll take the four-seamer for call strike three, though.
Start the evening. And there's a cool milestone for him on the mound. Career punch-out number 1,000.
You know, it might not seem like that big of a deal, but he's joining an elite group of pitchers smaller than you might think. Only about 500 pitchers in the history of the game have recorded 1,000 strikeouts in their career, so he's got to feel pretty good about that.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. His previous history with Mike Fiers, he brings a scary 368 batting average.
First pitch to
Two of those
Brantley.
hits were for home runs. And that's
Fastball's gonna miss
for a
inside.
1-0. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, Dero, James Kingley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
Seared
Rip.
down the first base
Down the line, but foul. He's gonna just throw his fastballs, and we're gonna get on him. We're gonna hit him. We're gonna have to wait back a little bit. Fiers came out of the bullpen yesterday.
Down the left field line and deep.
Montes must
foul ball.
had some pregame injury or something. Something just wasn't feeling right, so they went to Fiers.
Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
It's a good pitch. Looked like it might have been a strike at first, but went out of the zone.
Bases are empty. One man.
Full count.
This is on the ground over to first.
Grounded to the Gold Glover at first, and that'll be the second out of the first.
And now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, you really have to appreciate what Jose Altuve brings to this team. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve.
That one's lined into left field for a base hit.
Here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the three-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your
First
man
pitch swing, and
over 4 home
Altuve
runs,
loves the high
60 steps in the
fastball.
batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Standing in, Yordan Alvarez. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Hit hard to the second baseman Kemp. Throw to first. Excuse me, second. On the first.
One left for Houston, and now the A's offense gets its first shot here. No score.
All right. Here's Jose Urquidy.
Gets the start for Houston in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you could throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Now to the plate, Tony Kemp. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
All right. Let's get these shifts set up here real quick. Crush Davis. All right. First pitch from Jose Urquidy.
Overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ooh, changeup hanging over the middle. Strike one.
Astros entering play here tonight. They come in off another victory last time out, and now they're winners of 8 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage.
Back-to-back changeups over the middle.
Totally kill you.
Called strike 2.
And this team's sitting pretty right now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away.
Foul it off. Garrett Stubbs,
Here it comes.
the catcher.
Swing
and a miss on the high heater.
Out of the zone, and there's one away.
It's so hard to
Got him chasing.
count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Good job to raise the eye level. Just went up and up and up the ladder. He got the strikeout. Now here comes Steven Piscotty.
Outfielder Steven Piscotty the next to hit. As the first pitch to him is
Pitch
in there
called
for
strike one.
Strike one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
Strike 2 on the slider.
Called strike 0-2.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot.
Urquidy's been throwing pretty good in his last few games.
And he takes
Called strike 3.
Called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make
Good fastball up and away. Got him looking.
A whole lot of stress.
3 pitches for the strikeout there, and here comes Marcus Semien.
Marcus Semien is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting a tone, pounding the zone.
Fly ball
out towards left center.
field. Springer giving chase.
Springer's going to be there.
He gets there to make
That'll
the
do it
catch,
for the
and
first.
that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. We are still scoreless. In now, Yuli Gurriel, having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Yuli Gurriel hitting .332 on the season. First pitch. Misses low.
Gurriel takes his swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game, as a matter of fact, in that type of...
Gurriel lines this one out to left field. That's going to be base knock to lead off the second inning.
Shoulder tucked, stays inside the baseball, and it gives him every opportunity to hammer the fastball and stay on that breaking stuff. I'm shocked he got to that pitch right there. In today's game of loading up, leg kicks, toe taps, dropping the hands, trying to create launch angle, that high heater usually gets by.
That was the outfielder arm strength here.
And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz.
Pretty sure Ramon Laureano is on the IL at the moment, so that's why he's not playing center field.
Now the 1-0. Drilled to the left side.
Hit to the left side. That's going to get through for a base hit. Third hitting of the game for the Astros.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
To be completely honest, I think Chapman makes that play in real life. Here comes Reddick with nobody out and 2 men on base.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick as he gets a
Good curveball swung over it. 0-1.
He'll check in here at 256. 7 homers and 25 driven in. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Lifted in the air to right field.
Hit to right field. That's getting down.
And that is down for extra bases as this will get
One run will score. Reddick goes to second. RBI double for Reddick. Puts the Astros in front here in the second inning.
You've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
And here comes the rookie third baseman Jeremy Pena at the bat with 2 men in scoring position and nobody out. Good chance to drive in a run here.
The box, Jeremy Pena can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Curveball's gonna miss, 1-0.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down to the zone will get him an out.
The 1-0.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Could work around him. Base open at first. That'd give him the double play opportunity. Now let's hit to right center field. That's going to get down. Reddick's coming home. Throw in is cut off. Run scores. 2-run single by Jeremy Pena. 3-0 Houston.
Sometimes a pitcher can execute his pitch, but it doesn't mean the batter can't grab it.
Fastball up and away. Pena just drove it into right center field for a base hit. I told you if he was going to throw his fastballs, we'd be on him. That's down the line. That's a fair ball.
Finds its way through for a base hit.
Pena's going to hold up at second.
Wow, and the hits just keep piling up for them. Take a look at the numbers here. That's already 6 hits, and we're only in the 7th
5
inning.
hits in this inning.
Keep this up as the innings go on.
Here's George Springer. He grounds it.
Grounded to third.
One there. Relay to Olsen, and they turn the double play.
I will put 2 outs on the board on a double play. And now here comes Michael Brantley with the runner on at third.
At the plate, Michael Brantley. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
So 2-away, runner at third. Fires at 24 pitches in the inning.
First pitch coming, here it is. Well,
good curveball swung out over top.
Sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
That's a very good point. He's probably working around Brantley here.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
He's going to have to take a deep breath. A little bit ultra aggressive at the plate right now after fishing at the first pitch and looking like he was going to commit on that one.
But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side.
Gold Glover at first base makes a solid play.
No errors and a runner left.
Astros scored 3. Strand runner at third. Bottom half of the second coming up. 4, 5, and 6 coming to bat.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Matt Olson. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
101 career home runs in his career. Reached a big milestone
Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap.
last few games. Almost made that play. Talking about Pena. Over there at short. In fact, I want to see a replay of that, how close it was. He needs to be a little bit more off the ground.
Ready now, Chris Davis. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season.
Now it's Chris Davis coming to bat. Get this shift set up for the runner on at first.
The outfield will shift and assume a more straight-up alignment. Here's the first pitch to him.
Fastball's going to miss away. Davis hitting pretty good.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike to count.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
That was a good pitch to hit. Let's try not to throw him that again.
And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
Great job on those
1 ball,
last
2
two
strikes.
varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
The 1-2.
Foul off. Davis fighting to get a pitch to hit. Doesn't want to ground into the double play though.
Grounded back up the middle. There's one. To Gurriel.
And they got him. Didn't want to, but he grounded it up the middle of the second. Altuve flipped it to Pena. And they got the double play as he fired over to first. Oh, excuse me, not Pena. That was Ledmus Diaz at shortstop.
So
Here comes Matt Chapman.
Always intense Matt Chapman. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second.
First pitch.
Pitch of the at bat.
This is low.
Urquidy has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot of
Hit to deep left field. That one's crushed, and that's going to be long gone.
This ball is gone.
Chapman just got a hitter's count, got the fastball, and didn't miss it.
A solo shot here.
Almost 440 feet to left field.
And the A's are on the board.
His 17th home run of the season. It's a 2-run ball game. So the A's are on the board for the first time in the series. It's 3-1.
Those pitchers aren't going to throw this guy much of a fastball to try to challenge him because this guy can hit him a mile just like he did with that swing right there. Impressive power.
And fastball just missed over the plate. And Chapman deposited it.
In now, Seth Brown. As he will take a
Strike
fastball
one.
there at the knees for strike 1. 302 is the average coming in. 4 home runs and 17 RBIs. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Started to go
Called
around,
strike
but
3.
it's a called third strike anyway, and
Well,
that
A's
will
are going to get a run as they
some of
lower
our
the
nation's
deficit to
young minds and
3-1.
future leaders here in attendance.
Matt Chapman with the home run to deep
We're
left
back with
field.
More on this Saturday night after this.
Well, to the top of the third. 3-1.
All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in Jose Altuve.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
Seven for 21 against Fires is Altuve.
1-1 to count. Two balls and a strike.
Now it goes
to Jose
2-1.
Altuve.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Strike 2. Fires ought to be getting a little tired out there.
Line towards center
He did
field.
pitch yesterday.
Pinder settles under it, and
I was
there's
going to be
one
cut
gone.
for the first out of the
Good
third.
contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Here comes Jordan with one away here in the third.
Houston, Jordan Alvarez.
Oh, excuse me.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And they start him with one high and away for ball one.
That fastball.
Jordan's only 1 for
got away
11
from
against
him.
Fires.
That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
A 2-0 count to the Astros DH. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. Down low and the plot thickens.
Checks
here.
his swing. It's 3-0.
Lifted in the air.
That one's down the line in left field. That's going to get down for a base hit.
Get there. It's over his head.
Jordan's going for second. He'll get in there without a throw.
And he'll reach
One out
second
double here in the
with one
third.
away. Jake Diekman is going to come on.
They're going to go to the
In just
bullpen.
third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Going to the bullpen pretty early on here. But
So here's you
Mike
lead
Fires
now,
was
as he will
must
take
have been
strike one
tired,
on the fastball here. No
so they had to
balls
go
and
to
strikes.
someone to
Diekman is among a dying breed. Those lefty specialists
try to
whose
get
roles are changing
out of
with
this
new
inning.
rules around reliever usage. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman.
this is going to be a bullpen game for the
Alvarez, runner
Athletics.
at second with one away. Gurriel behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
Good pitches from Diekman. We're going to miss pretty far inside.
But it's 2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second just because he took the first one.
2 balls,
this
2
pitch won't
strikes.
come back exactly the same way.
Lofted in the air out toward
Popped out to
center.
right field.
He's there for it.
Sidney Scotty's going to make the
Second
catch.
out of the inning. And no
2
tag
away
at
now in
second.
the
He'll
third.
get back there with 2 away now.
See what Aledmus Diaz can do here with 2 outs and runner second base.
Into the box, Aledmus Diaz, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Had this situation last game, drove in Altuve on the first pitch.
A fastball here.
So here's going to take for ball 1.
1-0. Hot shot on the ground.
Hit hard to short. Semion's going to fire across for the third out of the inning.
That ends the inning. Astros leave 1 as the lead remains 3-1.
And now thinking about it, Chapman could have hit a 2-run home run if Chris Davis hadn't grounded into the double play.
Now at the plate, Austin Allen. He was hitless in the shutout last night.
First pitch from Urquidy. Called strike 1.
Allen, originally from the state of Missouri, he was a 4th-round selection back in the 2015 MLB Draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level. And he has
0-2, swing on a miss on the changeup.
Behind 0-2 now. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Back goes Springer.
That's going into the gap.
Won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall.
It's going to put a runner on and scoring position to lead off the third inning.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness, when this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here, and I think he might have too. only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
All right.
And that brings up Chad Pinder. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers.
I don't think he's going to try to go anywhere.
First pitch of the at-bat. A runner at second, nobody out. And now he'll step off.
I don't want that pitch.
Towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. Now the 1-0. Fouled away.
He's going to foul that one off. Kitty comes set. Checks the runner. 1-2. Grounded to the left side. Ledmus Diaz to first. Makes a play. Called it 1-2, but instead it was 1-1 count. Excuse me on that. Anyways, 1 out and runner on at second base for Tony Kemp coming to bat.
And gets the soft grounder for the out.
Now batting, Tony Kemp. He'll look to bounce back after.
Let's do that.
Striking out his last time up.
I'm going to sort of pitch around Kemp here.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swung on, but fouled off to the left.
Try to work around him so that
1 out and a runner on second base.
if he wants to work himself into an out, he can, but if not, he swung at that. There we go.
Looked like he held up in time. No, strike 2, says the third base umpire.
Well, I don't want to go after him.
Here it comes, 0-2. Now his swing.
We popped up towards left center field. Ledmus Diaz going out there and makes a catch. Nice play. Over his shoulder, just reaches up and makes a grab.
Stepping into the box, Stephen Piscotty 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, and a borderline call, Matty. I don't know. I got to feel like he's got to build a rapport with this umpire, this AB. See how far he'll go in or out. He can't allow himself to go down looking again.
Looking at his career totals, Piscotty has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number.
Called strike 1.
High strike 1-1. Piscotty playing here in his age 29 season. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Bat explodes as this is
Bat shatters.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Nobody covering first, and he's going to get on base.
And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his
Oh, did that hit Urquidy?
Problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue.
Now runners on the corners with 2 away for Marcus Semien. Good hitter here. Urquidy's going to check the runner.
At the plate,
Fire to the plate.
Hit
deep to left field, but it's going to curve foul.
It's gone, and nearly a 3-run shot.
That could have put Oakland ahead of the Astros here early on. Urquidy with 35 pitches so far.
Comes set and the 0-1.
That one's going to be popped up towards first. Yuli Gurriel is going to call for it. That'll end the third.
So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men.
First third of the game is through. Astros still lead it 3-1. 7, 8, and 9 coming up to start this inning. They're going to be facing Jake Diekman still out there. Grounded to the right side. Olsen sliding stop. Throw to first is in time, 1 away. Fast football away. Reddick just didn't wait back on it enough and grounded out to first base.
From the stretch.
First pitch to Pena's going to be swung on a miss.
Pena stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. Is normally at shortstop, although they've got him playing third base here today. And he lays off for ball 1.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Calls strike 2. 1-2 pitch from Diekman. Taken up high.
2-2. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4.
Looks like he's trying to jam him here. 2-2 pitch. Now it's hit to right field. He's going to get down for a base hit. Pena is just a solid hitter. He got all those pitches inside. You'd think that he'd be trying to pull it instead, sinker away, and he just drives it the other way. That's a prime example of hitting it where it's pitched.
At the plate now, Garrett Stubbs.
Stubbs, first pitch.
1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Stubbs is 5'11".
Is taken for ball
Fastball
2.
misses down.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Diekman, he doesn't usually throw too long out there. He's got 15 pitches through an inning. Popped up foul, shattered the bat.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air.
He's going to get a new bat here. Now 2-1 count. The runner at first.
Now the 2-1.
Called strike 2 on the sinker. Let's see what they throw him here. Runner takes off, and he's going to foul that one off.
And the at-bat will continue.
2-2.
Now a throw over to first.
Throw over to first. Stubbs trying to get himself something to hit. He'll take it for ball 3.
Not a bad time right here to put that
Springer on deck.
3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
3-2. Runner goes. Call strike 3. Third down in time. Strike him out, throw him out, double play. Gets him out of the inning.
Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases.
Good backdoor slider to get him for strike 3.
Following this. Next up for the A's, Matt Olson.
Matt Olson leading off the 4th.
Inning. Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
1-0 to Matt Olson.
Not surprisingly here,
Grounded into the right side, out to it at first. 1 away.
So striding forward now, Chris Davis. First pitch of the at-bat.
First pitch misses down low.
1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
1-2 from Urquidy. Swing and a miss. Strike 3.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence.
Fourth
guys.
strikeout
Usually
for
pitching
Urquidy.
is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink
Matt
his opponent.
Chapman had a deep solo home run just in the second inning. First pitch to him. He's gonna miss. Fouling it off.
Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second.
Matt Chapman, a solid baseball player. 0-1 pitch. Taken for a called strike 2. Hanging slider.
Yeah, if he's
Dangerous
gonna pound his own
pitch.
with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Hit hard, but right at the shortstop for Ludwig Diaz. So the first is in time. That'll end the 4th inning.
A's are gone in order, and it remains a 3-1 ball game.
Coming to the middle inning here.
Wendelken, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Wendelken pitched yesterday.
Top of the 5th, and coming forward, the
Showed he was a solid
George Springer.
relief pitcher out of that bullpen, especially with that slurve. First pitch is going to be the two-seamer that misses inside.
Guy that throws a good two-seam fastball. You have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Astros
Now it's going to miss as well. 2-0.
Here's the pitch.
On back up the middle for a base hit.
Base hit into the left center field gap.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing.
Grounded to second base. 4-6-3 double play.
On to first, and they get them both.
And 2 quick outs here in the 5th inning.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. No one on base for him.
Now 2 outs and nobody on base.
That 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the field, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Here comes the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Oh,
Sliding stop by Tony Kemp to the first is in time. That'll end the 5th. Only 6 pitches from Wendelken. That'll get him through it. 3-1 Houston. Middle of the game here. Heading to the bottom of the
Back at
5th.
the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
What I'm going to try to do is wait back more. They're swinging too early in the at-bat. We're swinging, or no. They're swinging too late in the at-bat. We're swinging too early. We need to swap sides to be doing good.
First pitch on its way.
But
Pulled high in
I'm
the
fine
air
with
out
this
to right field.
both being,
Has a read on it. Makes the play.
I'm
1-1.
fine with us both being swinging late in the at-bats. If they're not doing good and we are, it's fine by me. But first pitch to Seth Brown's flown out to right field. Reddick got under it. One away in the fifth.
Now here's the pitch.
First pitch misses. On one count. Keaty's been pitching really solid today. One and two. Only 8 balls thrown total by Urquidy. Here comes 1-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. 5 strikeouts for Urquidy. Averaging 1 an inning.
He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
So now
Take him up the ladder here. First pitch from Urquidy. Called strike 1.
In there for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
0-1 to Penders. Take for a call. Ball 1.
And a ball being called. You can rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this.
Blue didn't give that one to Urquidy. One. He's gonna miss inside. 2 balls and 1 strike. And the first time in a while tonight, Urquidy's falling behind.
The 2-1 home. Takes a pitch.
Call strike 2. They may be trying to wait him out and get into the bullpen, but that doesn't seem to be working. Especially our bullpen with how good it is. You should really be trying to get on the starter as soon as you can. 2-2 count. 55 pitches. Here comes the 56 from Urquidy. It's going to be fouled off. Urquidy's looking at hitting 70 pitches next inning, and that could do it for him. He doesn't usually go deep in the ball games. 2-2 again to Penders. Going to miss outside. Full count.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Penders doing a good job of what he's doing. 3-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. That'll do it, though. 6 strikeouts through 5 Urquidy. Holds him to 1 run. We're heading to the 6th. 3-1 Houston.
Next up for the Astros, Yordan Alvarez. He doubled his last time through.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week.
First pitch, Yordan. That ball misses hard inside. Really running in on his hands there. 1-0. Changeup called strike 1 to Yordan. We're going to try to wait back a little bit in these at-bats. That's grounded to the left side. That's going to be base hit. Yordan's going for 2. No throw. He'll make it in there safely. Leadoff double for Yordan Alvarez.
Baseball is a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late, and when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game.
Now nobody out in the runner at second for Yuli Gurriel.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one.
Allen's line back up the middle. Nice catch by Tony Kemp.
Good positioning for the first out.
Just couldn't get it by him, and now there's 1 away. here in the 6th. Comes Aledmys Diaz.
Again, Aledmys Diaz. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
One out, one on.
From the stretch.
See, Seamer misses it down low.
Easy take there. Look out.
Oh.
2-0 now.
Slurve doesn't seem to be working too great for him here.
If I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a 3rd time.
He might, though. He may be trying to find that inside corner.
Went about halfway there.
Call strike 1. I sort of wanted to hit it, but at the same time, wasn't what I was expecting. Fouls it off now to 2-2. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Josh Reddick on deck. See what he throws him here. 3-2. Fouls it off. Low fastball. Go changeup here. Full count to Diaz. Grounded to short. Throw across. 2 away now here in the 6th. And they're in danger of straining that runner on at second base. Josh Reddick coming to bat now, and he's going to have to be the one to... He's going to have to get on base if they want to drive in that run. They're going to intentionally walk him to get to Jeremy Pena.
And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
Second time in the series he's been walked. Intentionally walked.
We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out.
We'll see what Pena can do here. It's 2 for 2 today.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Grounded hard to short. That's going to do it. They'll strand runners on at first and second. Heading to the bottom half. Same score.
3-1. So the batting order
1, 2, and 3 coming up here in the 6th inning.
And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First pitch count.
And a high strike to begin.
Just another strike.
That elevated
Mercady.
fastball right there. That is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
It's 1-1 to Tony.
That one misses though. It's 1-1. Swung on a miss. Urquidy with another 2-strike count in this ball game. Oh boy, here we go. Let's see if I can get this hit. Alright. 1-2 pitch.
Send him packing for the second time.
Popped up. Stubbs is going to call for it. He'll make the catch. 1 away. Steven Piscotty coming up now. Had a single back in the 3rd inning. This is his last at bat 3 innings ago. 1 away, and the first pitch to him. Deep to left field.
one is gone.
And it'll be over the wall. Brantley tried to rob it, ended up diving straight into the wall. It's a one-run ball game now as Piscotty puts one over the left field wall.
12 home runs for him now thus far, and the A's have made this a 3-2 ball game now.
That bomb didn't tie things up, but they're only down one right now and feeling pretty good they can come back.
Now one away, nobody on base for Marcus Semien.
Stepping in now,
First pitch to him.
as the first pitch to him is
Changeup's gonna miss. 1-0.
He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far.
That one's lined out to right. Reddick's going to be there. 2 away. This looks like it's going to be it for Urquidy. Though he did have a complete game shutout not too long ago.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. He's ready.
First pitch to Olson. Olson can tie this one up with one swing of the bat, and he's prone to doing that, so they're going to have to watch and be careful with him here.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball,
Here comes the 2-0.
He's been hot lately.
He's going to swing and foul it off. 2-1 now. Katie's down on the count, and the 2-1 pitch here. Coming to Olson. That one's popped up. Altuve's calling for it.
Waits on it.
We're heading to the 7th inning. Oakland gets on the board again. The Steven Piscotty home run. It's 3-2. Astros still leading.
It's now a 3-2 ball game.
All right, we need to get going here.
Now to start inning number 7. Seventh inning ready to roll, and next to hit is the catcher, Garrett Stubbs.
Actually, you know what? We're gonna stick with Urquidy. No, I take that back. Take it back.
He's set and the pitch. Pulled toward right
Allen's
center
flowing
field.
out towards right center field. Piscotty's going back on it. He'll make the catch. It's first out of the 7th.
For the first out.
Stubbs just isn't a big power hitter, so he's going to have a hard time getting it over that wall, especially here in Oakland.
Digging in and looking for more, George Springer. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Springer up. 1-1. Cutter gets in there, called strike 1. William Hendricks out there. Who's their closer? Luis Trevino, okay. 1 away. Here comes the 0-1 to Springer. Chopped to Semien. Fires across. 2 away. Marker Brantley now 0 for 3 today. He went 0 for yesterday too.
No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
First pitch on its way.
Pitch. Fastball's gonna miss down low. Brantley 0 for 5 yesterday.
2-0 to Brantley.
2-0 now.
Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7.
We need to get someone on the. We need to get something on the board here. 2-0 to Brantley is going to miss. 3-0. Brantley looking to get on base here. Comes a 3-0 pitch. He's going to swing and foul it off.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
Taking for ball 4. Now here comes Jose Altuve with 2 outs here in the 7th.
Frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things
Now
worse.
Altuve can drive in that run from first. He's going to have to get into the gap to do that. 2 outs, first pitch to him. He's going to swing it at the first pitch and pop it up to left field. Davis calling for it. And they'll strand him on at first base. We head to the bottom half of the 7th, going into the 7th inning stretch. Still 3-2. Astros still leading it.
Joe Smith gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Here's Chris Davis now. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Committed to that one a bit too soon.
First pitch to Davis is swung on a miss for strike 1.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in. Jam. Sandwich.
I'd like to get another run.
The 0-1.
I know our guys can hold this lead,
That's the exact spot to lean on.
but it's just a lot of pressure put on Joe Smith and Ryan Presley and even Ozuna out there. Though they do have to do it a lot. 0-2.
Here it is.
Fouled off. We'll see if hopefully we can hold this lead. I hope it fouled off. I'd really like, though, to get another run on the board. At least one more. That's going to be flown out to right field. Reddick going after it. That'll be the first out of the 7th.
Nice play for the first out.
And here comes Matt Chapman.
Stepping up to the plate, Matt Chapman. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
First pitch.
Offering on its way.
Hit hard and foul.
Back into the crowd, foul.
Sinker down the middle.
1 out, nobody on. And he'll try to
He went around after it. 0-2.
That's ruled a strike. The pitch.
0-2 from Smith is fouled off again.
Now a swing and a ground ball.
Now it's grounded back up the middle.
Second of the ball game.
Gets by Altuve and threw into center field for a base knock. One out single here in the 7th innings. They're trying to get on the board again. Good job by Chapman by taking the sinker and just driving it the other way for a base knock. Now here comes Seth Brown, who's 0 for 3 today. Strikeout and a flyout.
Standing in now, Seth
First
Brown,
pitch.
as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. No hits to this point.
Checks the runner. 1-0.
Late on that one is
Hit hard and foul off to the left. Smith really wanted to get out of this inning. Looking for a ground ball here. He's a ground ball pitcher, especially with that sinker. 1-1 pitch. Flown out to left field. Brantley going after it. He'll make the catch. 2 outs and a runner at first base for Austin Allen here in the bottom of the 7th. See if Smith can hold him here. 1 for 2 today with the double.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to
look for another double here. First pitch, taken for a called strike 1. Now it's hit to left field for a base hit. Now there's runners on at first and second. A's with the runner in scoring position. A base hit can score him. Chad Pinder coming up.
So stepping in, Chad Pinder, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now time is called here.
Brett Strom's going to go out there to talk to him. First pitch. Swing or miss for strike 1. Base hit to right field could score Chapman, but Reddick has a cannon out there. To center field, Springer has a cannon too, so they'll have to be careful there too. Left field's, there's a good chance there though. Brantley doesn't have that great of an arm, but he is a great fielder out there. I want 2 count to Pinder though. Smith's waiting. The 0-2. It's going to be fouled off. Smith up to 17 pitches here in the 7th. Tight spot. 0-2. Grounded to short. Diaz picks it up. Throws it across. Got him. They hold him at 2. Stranding 2 on. Heading to the 8th inning. 4, 5, and 6 coming up for the Astros.
Liam Hendricks has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Liam Hendricks out of the bullpen for the Oakland Athletics.
Ready to begin the 8th, and standing in is the DH, Jordan Alvarez.
Get Presley warming up.
First pitch of the at-bat.
1-0 to Jordan. 42,000 fans here in attendance tonight, here in Oakland. Jordan 2 for 3 today with a pair of doubles.
The 1-0. High fly
Now it's hit high to center. Pinder's going to be under it.
Settles under it, and
1 away.
gone.
Now Eula Gurriel. Nobody on base.
Settling in now.
Had a single in his first at-bat.
Got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
First pitch.
The 0-0 pitch.
Chopped up the middle.
To the mound.
Hendricks just puts his glove up.
And quickly,
2
they're
outs.
2 away. Now at the plate, Aledmus Diaz. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Who do I go to here? Do I stick with them? Yeah, I'm gonna stick with them. Aledmus Diaz, 1 for 3 today. 2 outs and nobody on base.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Curveball's gonna miss outside.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Here it comes, 1-0. There's a swing
Hit
and he sends a ball
deep
high in the air
left
into
field.
left field.
Pinder, Davis looks up, it's gone! Aledmus Diaz Stays in the game, hits a solo home run that puts the Astros out in front by one more. 4-2, Astros lead. That's a big insurance run there. Off the bat of Aledmys Diaz. That's clutch.
Happiest about that insurance run right now, the guys in the bullpen, they can now breathe a little easier knowing they have a bigger cushion to work with to close this one out.
Hanging curveball. Diaz didn't miss it. Now there's 2 outs for Josh Reddick.
In now, Josh Reddick. He'll go after the
First pitch swinging, it's going to be fouled off.
A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
1-1.
The 0-1 pitch.
Curveball misses up high.
Swing and a liner.
Chapman couldn't get it. It's over his head. Another base hit here in the 8th inning.
Boy, talk about being a game of inches, D-Roll. That was a bullet just out of the reach of the third baseman.
Yeah, third base is just a reactionary position, kind of a la.
Now here comes German Pena.
He didn't have much chance there. He tried to make a play, get it above his head, but he was unable to get there.
And that misses.
Curveball misses away.
He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Presley's warm out there in the pen.
The 1-0.
That one's going to miss. 2-0.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit.
We got Garrett Stubbs on deck. Astros would like to get another run if they can. 2-0. He's going to foul it off.
A runner on first with 2 away.
Grounded to first. Olsen picks it up.
And he'll step on the bag himself,
Steps on
and the
first for the
inning
out.
is over.
That'll end the top of the 8th.
Astros get a run here.
Aledmys Diaz, though,
Solo homer.
puts the Astros on top by one more on the solo home run to the left. It's 4-2 Astros heading to the bottom half of the 8th.
Ryan Presley is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Leading off the inning, Tony Kemp, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of
Tony
this
Kemp
game,
coming up.
only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan of bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit on the
Pitch.
ground down
It's
the
going to be
first
fouled
base
off
line.
towards the right side.
On its way, the
0-1 from Presley.
Oh, and this one is hit
Flown
a
out to
ton
deep center.
Racing back to
Springer
center
going
field.
back.
And
Crashes into the wall and he makes a
And
catch.
he paid a big price for it.
Amazing play out there for
Crashes
Springer,
headlong
from George
into the
Springer.
wall. At the plate, Stephen Piscotty. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Tony Kemp just got all under that one and hit it deep. Good job by Springer to bring it back.
First pitch coming.
First
Here it is.
pitch to Piscotty, and that one's
Turns
crushed to
another
the
one
left.
around here. And his final
That one's
game
gone.
will continue. Give him another home run.
Hanging slider. He didn't miss it.
So a solo shot here to left center field.
Piscotty's second home run of the day.
4-3 game now.
.459 feet on that one. He absolutely demolished
Jump on
that.
this one, that's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Yeah, thanks, Matty V. You know what, D-Roll, when the wind's
The
blowing out like it
oh
is
no,
today,
I thought it was in the
you're
upper
seeing a lot of
decks.
home runs, and that's what we saw.
Yeah, Dan, you know this as a pitcher. You can mishit a ball and it's going to the cheap seats today. They did an excellent job of changing their approach and getting balls in the air.
Now Marcus Semien coming up 0 for 3 today.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
First pitch from Presley, called strike
At
one.
the knees, 0-1. Well, this one's been a bit of a head scratcher despite their home run production today.
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all the ballpark.
Oh, one's going to be a fastball that misses.
It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that.
Presley's a solid pitcher. He can get it. He can get him out of this. Call strike 2. Blue called a high fastball there.
Here's the 1-2.
Fouls it off. Slider breaking down.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Presley gets a sign. Come set. 1-2. Flown out to center field. Springer's going to be there. That'll be the second out of the 8th. Here comes big hitter, Matt Olson.
Coming to the plate now, Matt Olson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power,
I sat down Ozuna out there in the bullpen. Got up Chris Davinsky. First pitch to Olson. Called strike 1.
That gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Olson's a big power hitter. All one pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
Swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
0-2 from Presley. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That gets him out of it. 1 run scores on the solo shot by Biscotti. 9th inning's coming up. 4-3. Astros lead by 1.
Digging in, Garrett Stubbs. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
First pitch to Stubbs. He's going to swing away, strike 1. Swings at the curveball, 0-2.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed,
98 on the fastball, misses up and away.
2 strikes now. A 2-2 count.
2-2 now.
Astros catcher.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
The 2-2. Fouled away.
Fouls off the fastball. Hendricks has 17 pitches so far out of the pen here.
Here
2-2.
2-2.
Chop to third. Chapman over to first. 1 away. Now George Springer coming up. 1 out, nobody on base.
George Springer the next to hit. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
1 for 4 today. His 5th at bat.
First pitch of the at bat on its way.
That was chopped foul to the left side.
Third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now here it comes.
Called strike 2 on Springer.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into the zone for a strike.
And a slider's in the dirt.
Slider's in the dirt, hits the plate.
That's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
1-2. Hit hard to center field. Base hit.
Dan, right here you see
We'll see if Brantley can get it going here.
Defense comes back to bite you as a pitcher. Were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D'Lo. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black.
Springer takes off. Third down. Not in time.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base.
Springer runs on the perfect pitch. Curveball down and end to Brantley. Pitch misses. Third down wasn't in time. Now hitters count to Brantley. It's one out and a runner in scoring position. Pitch. Called strike one. Brantley, a solid hitter. Went 0 for 5 yesterday and now is 0 for 3 today. 1-1. That one misses inside.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Three balls and a strike.
Slider misses low. Likely working around him here. Altuve on deck.
So he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Astros looking for a base hit. 3-1 pitch. Ball 4.
So it's first and second now with only one away.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him.
They're going to go to a new pitcher here. Joakim Soria. Runners on at first and second.
When you fall behind an account like that, though.
Joakim Soria enters the game with one gone in the top of inning number 9.
Now 1 man out.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Altuve swinging first pitch. He's going to foul it off.
Foul to the left. Runners are at first and second with one away. Outside for a
1-1.
1-1.
Altuve had a base hit back in the first inning. Swinging at the curveball, fouls it off.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
The 1-2.
That one goes all the way to the backstop. That's going to move runners into second and third here. 1 out in the 9th.
Man, that is such a wasted opportunity. 2 on, 1 out. Perfect situation to induce a grounder and get out of the inning. But instead,
Miles Straw's going to come in and pinch run at second.
Taking the double play situation away.
2-2.
2-2 to Altuve is fouled off. Just barely got a piece of it. Chopped back to the mound. Throw to first is in time. 2 outs here in the 9th and 2 men still in scoring position. Here comes Yordan Alvarez. 2 for 4 today with a pair of doubles. And they're going to intentionally walk Yordan. Now Yuli Gurriel coming up with the bases loaded.
After the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone. Stepping in, Yuli Gurriel. He was a ground out victim last time up.
See what they give him here.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
First pitch is going to be a fastball that misses inside. Swing and a miss over the curveball.
One and one. Here it is.
Fouls it off. 1-2 now. Back-to-back curveballs. 1-2. Fouls that one off again. Hit to second. Throw on to first, and that'll get him out of it. Bases loaded, and stranded. Heading to the bottom half of the 9th. It's 1-run lead, 4-3. Chris Davis, Matt Chapman, and Seth Brown coming to bat.
Roberto Ozuna takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Now in the box, Chris Davis. He'll start things out against Roberto Ozuna.
All right, first thing we're going to do is we're going to move Miles Straw to center, Springer to the left. And now we're going to go pitch. First pitch to Davis.
Here it is.
Cutter to misses inside, 1-0. Ozuna is a solid pitcher out there. But these are some big bats coming up in this inning. Chris Davis and Matt Chapman. Chapman already has a home run today. Davis is 0 for 3 with a 1-1 count to him. Ball 2. Fastball misses inside. Might have been on the plate, but Blue calls it a ball. It's 2-1.
I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Fastball swung on and fouled off. 2-2. Ozuna's got a huge arsenal he can go at him with here. Come set. 2-2. Hit hard right at shortstop. Diaz to first. 1 away.
Man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see there, he's currently in 5th place in that department in the AL race.
Matt Chapman 2 for 3 today. Home run and a single.
He can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. First pitch of the at-bat.
Hit hard right center. That's going to get into the gap. Runner's going to be at second base with 1 out in the 9th inning.
Now that's the at-bat they needed. Bases empty, 1 out, down 1 in the 9th. He's got to find a way, any way to get on base.
They're going to go to Jorge Mateo at second base.
We've got a great finish on our hands, guys.
Striding forward now is the DH, Seth Brown. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys. In the
First pitch to him, the fastball misses high.
You're kind of due to do something productive.
Spinning a throw back to second, and he'll dive back in. Runner at second here with 1 man out.
Swing and a miss on the slurve. 1 strike. A lot of pressure on Ozuna here. 1-1. Swung on and missed again. 1-2. 80-mile-an-hour changeup with the 98 fastball. There's no way you're hitting that. One to 2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Oakland's down to their final out with Austin Allen coming to bat.
That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
To the plate now.
First pitch. Fouled off to the left side.
They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Come set, the 0-1.
Now it's going to be fouled off, 0-2.
And this will wind up a foul ball.
Ozuna ahead in the count. 0-2 pitch. Slurve misses inside.
Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th.
1-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3.
possible tying run at second, and a great job of
Berto Ozuna, 98 fastball up in the zone.
Just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last?
And it's a 4-3.
If it weren't for Ledmus Diaz's home run back in the 8th inning, this would still be a tie game right now.
Jose Urquidy with his 4th win this season. Mike Fiers couldn't work out of the 3rd inning, taking the loss. Roberto Ozuna wraps it up for the save, his 22nd. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Gaspers.
Wish we'd get more runs. 4 runs on 13 hits don't look that great.
Over to theshownation.com.
All right, with all that, we'll take a look at the highlight reel. Top of the second is where we're going to start it off, where Josh Reddick doubled to right for an RBI and got 2 men in a scoring position. Jeremy Pena. Jeremy Pena took fastball up and away in the top of the second with 2 men on base and lined that one into right field for a 2-run single, making it 2-0 Astros. Then 3-0 Astros. Matt Chapman in the bottom of the second homered deep to left center, put them on the board for the first time. It made it a 2-run ball game, 3-1 on that home run. And then bottom of the 6th, Piscotty hit his first home run of the day, just over the left field wall. Brantley couldn't make the play out there. Made it a 1-run game in the 6th, 3-2. This is where it started getting exciting. Chad Pinder grounded it out to short to strand runners on base. And Ledmus Diaz made the play and threw it across to end the 7th inning, keeping it at a 1-run game. And then top of the 8th, Diaz hit it deep to left field and put the Astros ahead by 1 more, making it 4-2 Astros. And then in the bottom of the 8th, Piscotty homered deep to left field, almost 460 feet. 459 feet to left center. Made it a 1-run game again, 4-3. And then in the top of the 9th, to strand the bases loaded, Gurriel grounded out to second baseman Tony Kemp to end the 9th inning. And we head into the bottom half, where Ozuna struck out Seth Brown with the runner in scoring position, making it 2 outs. And then Ozuna got Austin Allen swinging on a fastball to end it. Big strikeouts there in the 9th inning. Final score tonight's game, 4-3, and the Astros 13 hits to the Oakland's 9. One goes to Jose Urquidy, working 6 innings, a 2-run baseball, only 5 hits allowed, struck out 6. Loss goes to Mike Fiers, only working 2 1/3, allowing 3 runs on 7 hits, 1 strikeout. Save goes to Roberto Ozuna, working that 1 inning, allowed 1 hit, the double by Matt Chapman, and then struck out the next 2 batters. Player of the game honors go to Ledmus Diaz, some good defensive work. Amazing defensive work, really. And the home run in the 8th inning that put us ahead, that really just won it for us. That'll do it for this game. Next one is going to be a Sunday game at 107. That one's not going to be on MLB The Show network. It's going to be on MLB Network, actually. On the mound for the Astros is going to be Justin Verlander against Daniel Mangden. Ace versus Ace. Astros Ace against the Oakland's Ace at 107. We'll see for that one tomorrow.